Hey, you guys, Coach Liz here. All right, we are working through our 5 core habits. We've talked about exercise, hydration, and sleep so far. This week, I want to talk to you about nutrition. It is a really important part of our health journey, is really paying attention to what we're putting in our body. And in the Life Book, there's so many great resources in there. A couple I want to point out is in Element 9, Dr. Anderson talks about how to use fuelings to reach your healthy weight. He walks you through why fuelings are helpful to be able to balance your blood sugar and retrain your brain and help you get to that healthy weight. Also in Element 12, I love that he walks you through the program. And on page 243, he has a checklist to success. So just some of his top tips on getting the best results from the program. So let's start at the beginning. Most people on the Optavia program start in a weight loss phase, working to getting to a healthy weight. Most often people choose to do our 5-in-1 program, where they are using 5 fuelings, 1 lean and green meal that they get to do themselves. So it's kind of like their practice meal. And by doing that, they're really getting their inflammation down. They're getting their body and their blood sugar more in balance, and they're having success. And I think that's a big part of your health journey, is having success, knowing that what you're doing is working. And that's why I love the Optavia program. It is goof proof. If you follow it, you're going to get results. And so a couple things I want to talk about is why fuelings are important, why that nutrition part is important. Because a lot of times, we hear that moderation in all things is something definitely that I agree to, but sometimes you have to retrain your brain. You have to get into structure. And it's really hard if you have sugar in your body and inflammation, your body's just going to crave sugar. It's really hard to intuitively eat when you're in those habits, or when your body is craving that. So that's one thing that I love about that first step in the program, is we're getting your blood sugar balanced. We're getting your inflammation down so that you can really listen to your body and be intuitive to what it needs. And you're getting into good habits. And there's such a thing called decision fatigue. Sometimes when you have too many decisions of what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, it's hard to be successful. So that's one thing that I love about the 5-in-1 program, is it's all laid out for you. It's so simple. It's still giving you a lot of variety of what you can choose, but whatever you choose is going to help you in the right direction if you're choosing one of the many fuelings. And then the lean and green outline is so important for that long-term health, because you're learning how to shop at the grocery store. You're learning how to go out to a restaurant, how to cook for your family, what to keep in your house. You're being more mindful. So that is such an important part. And so our first step of covering nutrition, we're going to talk more about it in the next upcoming weeks, but the first step is just going back to the basics. If you are doing the 5-in-1 program, I really encourage you to just go back to your Optavia guide and read through it. Make sure you're just getting those basics down so that you can get the best result from the program. Do a fat burn check. Make sure you're getting your lean and green right, the right measurements. You're making sure you're getting your healthy fats, making sure you're drinking your water. And if you get that part right, it's so simple. As long as you grab one of your fuelings every few hours and you get your lean and green in during the day, and you're drinking water and you're getting your sleep, you're going to be melting away. And so it's really setting you up for that long-term success. And you don't even realize that all the things that you're doing while you're in that first phase, that weight loss phase, is setting you up for success long-term. And that's one thing that I love, because as far as the nutrition goes, is you will still continue those habits as you move into those next phases. Did you know that I lost 45 pounds about 12 years ago, and I still eat at the same times? I still wake up and I get my blood sugar balanced in the morning, being mindful of what I eat first thing in the morning. And every few hours, I eat something to balance my blood sugar. I still use fuelings when I'm busy, or just they sound good. They're a great tool. But I've continued that habit of fueling my body, balanced nutrition every few hours. So during that time that I was losing my weight, it really set me up for success of getting in that routine of eating smaller portions, really enjoying that feeling of being satisfied but not full, being mindful about what I was putting into my body, making that healthy lean and green meal, getting in the habit of picking out vegetables and healthy things at the grocery store. So all of those things that I was doing during that first phase in regards to nutrition and all the other habits, I was drinking my water, I was starting to exercise, I was sleeping, I was really working on my mindset. Those are all things that I've carried over into this next phase, the optimization phase, where I continue to work on improving my health And all of those habits that I worked on during that time just helped to carry me to that next phase. So I want to leave you with this. A lot of times, as we are trying to lose weight or get to a healthy weight, sometimes we think about, I can't wait till I'm done. And when I'm done, then I'm going to be happy. But the journey is the biggest part. Enjoy the journey, because what you're learning right now is going to help you for the rest of your life. And so just learning to find gratitude and enjoy the journey and share what you're grateful for, share what you're learning about, so that it's not like you're white knuckling through just to lose the weight. It's those things that are becoming part of who you are. And as far as that first phase, yes, there are some things that you're taking out of your life as you are retraining your brain and getting your body into balance. But I look at it just like a budget. If you've always struggled with your finances and you're in debt, sometimes you got to put aside some of the things that maybe you really enjoy, like eating out and buying expensive things and going on a lot of vacations and not tracking your finances, so that you can get into better habits and that it can last you well into the rest of your life, all of those habits that you learn. So it's the same thing with your nutrition. So as you are, whatever phase you're in, if you are in the weight loss phase, I really want you to enjoy the journey, enjoy learning, enjoy trying new vegetables, and making healthy fun, sharing what you're grateful for, recognizing those non-scale victories and celebrating those. Share on social media, share with your friends what you're learning, what you're excited about, and be grateful for who you are becoming, because you're creating a new identity of health that will benefit you long past losing that weight. So that's my little tip for you today. Have a great week.